I stood on this beach 2 days ago and I cried over sunbeds because they were gone. We've just come down to our favourite beach here this morning in Ahangama. And I've been filming. I was going to do like a come with us for the day type video. And it's just all come to this sudden halt. So as is in a lot of these countries, we start to see corruption at its finest. And so this beach, Cabelana Beach, was absolutely bustling and packed yesterday. Locals selling cold coconuts. There was a little beach shack that did fried rice and some yummy local food. And all of these really well-crafted, beautiful sunbeds with little thatched roofs so families could get out of the sun and enjoy playing in the sand. And it was just the most exquisite vibe here. And I think overnight or sometime yesterday, I'm not entirely sure, so I have to be a bit careful about how I say this, but it's something to do with the motel behind me and the government, and they've come in and they've cleaned up the beach. And there's not a single thing here now other than the guys renting surfboards. There's no local women selling sarongs or beads. There's no cold coconut stands, nothing, not a sunbed in sight. Just piles and piles of rubble along the side up here, just like what they did to Bingan in Bali, but here. And I could cry for these people. We have been going to the same lady every day for like 2 weeks, getting the same sunbed, buying a beer, cold coconut, going to the guy, getting fried rice. And they are the most beautiful people, and they are just trying to make $1. They keep the beach so tidy. Every morning they rake it, they get all the plastic, the rubbish, they take it, they pile it up for it to be taken away. I am just heartbroken. I saw the 2 women this morning that had the sunbeds where we've been sitting every day, and their English is broken, but we normally, we've built a bit of a friendship with them and have a little chat. And I spoke to them this morning, they're just heartbroken. They couldn't hardly speak to me. They were just heartbroken. They've got no income now. What are they going to do? This is the reality of this lifestyle, is that you see beautiful places at their finest and actually sometimes at their not best. And I guess that's the moment I realised that Ahangama has changed everything. Not so much as a destination, but I guess as a rhythm of travel. When we first started travelling full time, we were really ticking off the boxes, and there was a reason for that. It was really about experiencing as much as possible. More beaches, more cafes, more destinations, more countries, more landmarks. That's an exhausting and very unsustainable way to travel. And the other thing about traveling like that is that you really just skim across the surface of a place. You don't actually sink in and immerse yourself in it. You don't get to know people or places or cultures. You're really just observing from the outside. You move through it, you consume and you leave. And you call that travel. And then came Ahangama. And it needs to be said that this is the second iteration of our full-time travel. This is not our first rodeo. We've done this before. We've made the mistakes and we kind of learnt a few tricks along the way. But this place changed it all. It didn't win me over with its landmarks and its beautiful beaches, though it has plenty of those. It won me over with slowness, with a softness, with an energy that I just wasn't ready for. And I gotta say, it's got a lot to do with its people. The people here are some of the warmest, friendliest, and most welcoming people I think we've found in all of our travels. And it's finding a little familiarity amongst the consistent change. It's seeing the same faces on the beach every morning, the same ladies at the sunbeds, the same lady opening the coconut for us every day. It's forming these little micro relationships. I've found all these cool sea urchins. Oh my goodness. I'll have to go back and get Fern. She'll love those. So when I got here the other day and the beach was cleared, the coconut ladies were gone and the ladies selling the sarongs were gone, sunbeds gone, everything cleared. It kind of felt like this place that I had fallen in love with the pulse of it. It felt like its soul had been taken away. It was completely different. Obviously, it was quieter, it was empty, but that pulse that I had fallen in love with was gone. And I guess that's when it actually clicked. The energy of the place is not so much in the beautiful beaches and in the landmarks, but it's in the people. It's in the heartbeat of the culture and the people that live in that place. The little micro businesses that keep it alive, that keep it buzzing and humming with that energy. So when I came back to the beach yesterday and I saw that they'd started to return, all of these people, the coconut lady, the sarong lady, they were back. It had changed, but they were back. And I saw the resilience of these people and I cried again. And I was so proud of these people that I barely knew. I guess that pride comes when you realize that you have kind of intertwined yourself into something. You've allowed a little part of this place to kind of fold itself into your heart. And that's really what travel for me is all about now. So I guess Ahangama has taught me that. It's taught me that immersing yourself into something is not necessarily living here, but allowing it to become a part of you and you of it. That means showing up consistently and forming these little micro relationships with people. It's buying a coconut from the same lady and sitting on the same sunbed. It's learning someone's name and them recognizing your children. So it's really important for me now to create this distinction that we're not living this lifestyle to raise Fern bouncing from place to place, destination to destination, and one stamp in the passport to the next. It's about her learning to see these places for what they are, to respect the people, the culture, and to understand that the beach is not just sand and water, but it's people and livelihoods. And moreover, I can see now its resilience. Ahangama has changed everything. Not because it's perfect, it's not, but because it's reminded me that the energy of a place is directly tied to its people. And that's everything. And I never want to forget that. And every time I land in a new destination, I want to feel it and see it for exactly what it is. From now on, this is how we travel.